a member of the inner circle officially. Elvis is how he was inducted, but it's Travis Allen who is one of Las Vegas's best and most well-known Elvis Presley impersonators. But first of all, man, how did you enjoy that whole shoot that we did in Vegas, where you actually became a member of the inner circle?
Oh man, that was a blast, dude. I had such a great time. I don't know, just hanging out with you guys too was super cool. But I don't know, man. I think waking up in bed next to you was my favorite part.
How did you get involved with that?
Well, basically, luckily you guys were looking for an Elvis in Las Vegas, and my name came across you guys. So I appreciate you guys pulling my name out of the hat and picking me.
What were you told that you'd be doing?
Some kind of it was supposed to be like a Las Vegas montage. That's all I knew. But I heard it with Chris Jericho, and I'm like, cool, man, let's do it.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we kind of had it was kind of a wacky idea and a fun time, but we had a blast up on that rooftop. And like you said, then it culminated into you waking up in bed with me. That was awesome. And then my favorite line of the whole thing was, "Who brought all the farm animals?"
Who brought all the farm animals, man?
Did you wonder at one point, like, what the hell was going on? Because I remember when I first met you, I'm like, hey, dude, this might not make sense, but when you see it all, it's all going to fit together.
I figured that though, because I mean that's the way a lot of crazy shoots go, and then it's usually the post editing, man, is when it comes together, and I think that's the coolest part.
And like I said earlier, you're married to a lady who plays Lady Gaga impersonation. How is that when you guys walk down the street as Elvis and Gaga?
Oh, people trip out. Of course, they're like, Lady Gaga, Elvis. Okay. I mean, when my wife and I first got together, we were like, hey, people wanted us to perform together. And we were like, well, how does Elvis and Gaga perform together? So we actually did something for Valerie Bertinelli. She hired us to do something together. And I'm like, well, we should write a song together. So we actually collaborated a song called "You and I Have Suspicious Minds."
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The problem is with Lady Gaga, a lot of her stuff is in minor keys. Elvis is in major keys. So we actually changed "You and I" into some major keys with "Suspicious Minds," and it totally worked out.
That's great. You could have her join your show at some point.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah.
It was funny when we came to Vegas. My wife was like, is he going to dress up like Elvis? I'm like, I don't know. And you guys actually came and hung out with us as Elvis and Gaga, which was hilarious, just walking around the casino and having some drinks. I was like, this is pretty cool. Something out of a mushroom trip.
What was more cool about that? It wasn't like overcrowded, so we didn't get like over bombarded with people,
Right.
Just for maybe a couple drunk people, but
oh yeah. We had a couple good ones there, didn't we?
Yeah.
The one lady had she sexually accosted, which impersonator was it that
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, there you go. We'll leave out exactly what she did, but the drunk lady came out and said, I did this sexual act with Frank Sinatra impersonator. He loved it.
Yeah, and then Chris says, well, if you did that with Frank Sinatra, what would you do with Elvis?
I got Elvis right here, man.